Hey, this is Drunk with Friends. This is your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another episode of Drunk Shorts. Episode 4, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 3.
No, it's definitely Drunk.
You might be right.
Drunk Shorts 4. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you can mess up on the single digits. You always know when it's like number 17, number da. It's definitely 4.
My bad.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, guys, welcome. This is Drunk with Friends. If you haven't tuned in already to our Drunk Shorts, this is how we go. We do possibly an update. We talk about 1 or 2 topics, and we try to keep it only for 30 minutes just to let you know what's going on real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Something conversational or something conversal about what's going on in the world today.
Right.
Of course, we take shots in the beginning, we take shots at the end. I mean, we're still Drunk with Friends.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with this first shot that I'm definitely dreading. It's been sitting in the trunk of a car, and y'all already know it's hot as devil's balls outside.
Niggas always playing about free shit. Your face.
Not if it hit the soul like that.
Right.
Ooh, Jesus. Anyway, all right. Why don't you go ahead and see your update?
So, last week we were talking about Lovecraft Country getting canceled. The creator, Misha Green, she just inked a deal with Apple TV Plus.
Okay.
So, she did a deal to where she can create a couple of series, but we don't know if she's gonna pick up Lovecraft Country or not. So that's up
in the air.
Yeah, up in the air.
I mean, hey, at least her check ain't getting, one check closed, another one going clear.
Especially with Apple. Whew.
I mean, Apple needs some help though. Apple TV needs some help. Like,
yeah, they do.
They had a couple of shows on there. Like this one show up there called C, if I'm not mistaken. It has
Jason Momoa.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Has him on it. I watched like an episode or 2, and it's interesting. I wonder how he trained, because I don't know if you know the background's like they're all blind, it's like a blind village, and then his kids, he birthed twins, and they can see. So it's like all the surrounding people are trying to come kill the kids because it's messing up the, I guess the hierarchy of how they live or some BS like that. I was like, yo, how do they train? I mean, they fighting like it's like World War II. They on like rocks and stuff, blind.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept. I'm actually going to have to get back to it, but I didn't know that you could actually put the Apple TV app on a Fire Stick, but you can now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just came out like not just came out. Obviously, they both been around, but that has just made that crossover.
About time, Apple, y'all be playing.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I got Apple TV anyway, but still.
But for people like for me, like when I travel, sometimes I like to take my Fire TV stick, and
that's actually smart.
Yes.
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bougie when I travel, so of course a lot of
I take my laptop and then I just hook it up on my laptop.
Yeah, hell no, nah. A lot of Marriott's where I stay at, they already have that Netflix like app that you could just log into it.
Right.
But I'm like, why log into it and probably forget to log out when I can just literally just bring my own Fire TV stick, plug it up behind.
That's smart.
And have all my stuff already logged in.
Right.
Just need to connect to the Wi-Fi, and then boom, you're done.
I'm gonna have to do that. That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense. You already paid for it.
True.
You paid for their internet service, and you can just not restricted to their cable on Netflix. Now you can go on Hulu or Funimation or HBO Max, whatever you have.
Yeah. That's smart.
Right,
I'm gonna do that on my next trip.
Yes.
Now this is kind of good, more good news because Lovecraft Country. I don't know why I have a problem saying that. Lovecraft Country. They just received 18 Emmy nominations.
That is amazing, because it was
the show was good, yo.
It was so good. I ain't gonna, like I said last time, it was kind of freaky. I know, and I don't mean it like a freaky deaky way. I mean it was freaking in like a scary.
Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's definitely sci-fi, horror.
It's all of them.
Yeah.
It's a little drama. It's a little love interest. Like, I'm like, so wait, you're actually having sex with a woman, but you're having sex with a guy? I'm confused what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole
incest. It was a lot.
It was a lot of confusion. And aliens, and then cat cross galaxy type of stuff.
Like, in the future, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But they always try to hold us down,
Yeah.
But it was such a good show. If you haven't watched it, of course, tune in as long as you can before they try to take it off. They'd be real quick to take shows off.
Just to mention a couple of other shows that got Emmys nominations: Pose, Bridgerton, Blackish, This Is Us, and the Black Lady Sketch Show got 5. So
okay.
shout out to them, man.
I didn't even finish that. I need to finish it. I was
It's
just
funny. Yeah.
I was like, these two. See, I'm not a person who likes stupid humor. I know that. I think that's why I wasn't really too interested in like the Dave Chappelle's back in the day, like the show. Anyway, I like his stand up. I love his stand up because it's more real. But like when the whole, I've never been a big fan of that. I'm like, oh, this is boring. My intellect. I know. You're like, damn, V. Yeah. I'm
Did
just
you watch what Living Color stuff back in the day?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, I've never. I mean, that's to each his own. But I've never been a fan of like the dry humor. Like I've never been a fan of what's the one that everyone really loves? With the smart guy.
Smart guy.
The white guy. It's a white show.
Is it a sketch show?
No. Well, no. It's the '70s show.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
No, not Ashton Kutcher. It's like on right now. I can't think of it right now. But it's real dry humor. And I'm like, why are we watching? It's like people like The Office. I think there's dry humor.
Office is funny. Okay.
It's dry.
Okay.
It's like dry humor parts. It's like, okay, that wasn't. It's gonna kill me until I remember it. And everyone loves the show. Everyone's like, oh my god, because the guy's he's like a genius. And then Little Sheldon came up after that.
Oh, I never seen that show.
Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know people are probably yelling right now at us like, it's that show. I'm like, I can't hear you. It's already done.
Right.
But yeah, I've never been a big fan of it. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is giving me the old days, which I encouraged because they have random actors in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like some really good actors in there. And I was like, where did you come? You just came left field. Gladys Knight, where you at?
Yeah, it's like one of the things everybody want to be a part of, especially once it gets like very popular. And just being black women doing what they're doing, you know, a lot of people want to be a part of that.
Right.
Yeah, and I think they got picked up for like season 3 too, because they just finished season 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then what was the girl name? You ever watch that old Van? And it's the girl. I think her last name is Burton or something. And she was like, "Oh, he got money." That girl.
Oh yeah, okay.
She just got a new show on ABC that's about to come out, and she's like a teacher, and it's just about like it's like a group of teachers and the faculty, and it's funny in their lives and stuff like that. So they've been doing big things.
Big Bang Theory. There you go. I was like, I couldn't think of it. I was like, what is the name of that show? I'm sorry, guys. I had to Google it.
Nobody was in that 7 show on Big Bang.
No, it's like placed the way they dress and stuff. It was like kind of like 70s a little bit.
Oh no, that was like current. I get what you're saying.
The way they dressed, like I seen this boy in bell bottoms. I was like, bro, no one's in bell bottoms in the 90s.
That's just because they're from. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I get it.
So Big Bang Theory, then it was Young Sheldon. It came out.
Yeah, Big Bang's funny. I like that one too.
Yeah,
I have all the Blu-rays on that one.
I think my boyfriend loves that show, and then like once in the blue, something come out like, aha, that was a good line, and then everything else was like,
Yeah, okay, you have proper humor for real.
I really do. It's like I'm waiting for the punchline. But anyway, so let's talk about something a little bit more serious. Talking about craziness. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos of a Karen that attacked this lady in Victoria's Secret. I don't know if she was mad because they ran out her size. I don't know if she got mad because the outfit didn't look good on her. I don't know if she got mad because her car declined. I don't know what it is. But she's like, looks like in this video, she's about to be next in line. Like, and she comes up, she kind of like, because the black lady is kind of like on the side recording her. I'm looking at the video now.
Right.
And it starts off with the white lady coming at the black lady, and she's like, and she starts freaking out. I'm gonna play just like maybe 20 seconds so you can hear how bad this lady's freaking out. Okay.
She just tried to run and hit me, and now she. Did you see her? Right? They all saw her. Oh my God! Karen had a breakdown.
She had me at Karen had a breakdown. Karen had a breakdown. Okay. So like I said, I was gonna play the whole thing. Just want to give you a little snippet. It was like the lady was like in shock. She was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. This lady really just tried to come up and like hit me.
Attack her. And then she's like on the ground flailing and shit.
Oh my god! Even before she got on the ground, and started like convulsing.
Right.
She was like chasing the black lady. I thought it was either before or after. She started like running after the black lady.
Mm-hmm.
While the manager, and I feel the part that was addressing is there was a black black lady who was the manager who was trying to talk to the white lady, and she didn't seem like she was responsive to that. And then of course when the police officers came, that was like closer to the end of the 4-minute video, they were taking the white lady side at first. At least that's how the black lady felt. They were trying to escort her meaning the black lady, not the white lady. Then they tried to give the excuse, like, I can't make her leave the store because I don't work for the mall. And it was like, but you work for the city, and the mall is in the city, so why don't you just escort her out of the building?
Right, y'all escort us in now.
Right, and that's what she said. She was like, if it was me, y'all would have dragged me out of here with handcuffs and dragged me through the whole mall.
Facts.
Which I'm not against what she's saying. But then on the flip hand, I'm going to be that person. What I want to see before this started. Like, you mean the lady...
leading up to it.
Leading up to it. Like, you mean the lady just out of nowhere just turned around, just started, like, came up to you and just hit you? Or did you say something to her? Not saying that she did. Right. But these are the questions everyone needs to ask.
The full video.
The full video. I mean, obviously she didn't start until she started getting wild. Huh?
Right. It's in the store, so I'm sure there's like security surveillance cameras.
Yeah, because I mean, if there wasn't none, I'm sure people would be stealing from Victoria's Secret more often.
Facts.
Okay.
It ain't that deep to get them free panties or 5 for 25 or whatever.
7 for 20, 7 for 35.
Robin Fincy would never.
Whatever. But anyway, so I just want to know, how do we feel about this? Do you feel like, Karen going crazy, or do we feel like we need more information from the pre-existing condition to actually analyze the full thing of it, or are we just going to go off what's presented in front of us and make our own conclusion off of that?
Well, I know with the lady, she was saying. Well, I guess they found out the lady that had Karen, she's an actual teacher, which is troubling. And then I heard the lady went to the police station and tried to like get IA involved because I guess the police officers didn't do anything. And
the black lady did that.
Yeah. And they were giving her attitude about that.
Yes, they did.
So I'm just
she was like, look, what we're not going to do, just give me the forms. You said I can be here to make a complaint on your 2 officers.
Right.
So give me the forms. And she said, I already know I'm going to have to get a lawyer. If anybody know of a lawyer, please send them my way, because I already know they're going to try to sweep this under the rug and they're going to try to play me. Like,
right.
No, that lady came for me. Mm-hmm. And I did not touch her. I did not antagonize her.
Right.
And I don't feel like I should have to leave a store because she's having a breakdown.
Yeah.
Which I agree. But on the flip hand, it's 2 sides to it, right? And when I say 2 sides, there could have been 2 different outcomes. Once she seen that white lady flipping out, she could have been like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. I don't need these panties that bad. Because someone else like ring me up on the side real quick so I can go. Because she's doing too much. Mm-hmm. Or she could have stayed there. Oh, actually, it was 3 options. She could have beat her ass. That's number 1.
I was about to say,
that's number one. But out of the passive aggressive options or passive options, she could have, made her purchase and then leave. Mm-hmm. Ask the manager to contain her to one side so she can finish making her purchase and then leave. Right. And of course, the third option is what she did then, but she already did.
I think that was her best option, to take her phone out and record. Because sometimes, what we learned in the past, 10, 20 years, or 10 years, with these camera phones, it's been saving a lot of people. So
and been convicting a lot of people. Yeah.
So I'm glad she recorded it. I'm glad she remained calm throughout the whole situation.
I would have lost it once she
once she came at me, it would have been
when she like the first time. I probably could have like let it go, like I'm recording you because you're not gonna do this. But when she started chasing me all the way around and around and around and around and around and around, like this was Ring Around the Rosie.
Right.
Yeah, nah. It's over. You want to keep chasing me? I'm gonna give you something to chase.
Right.
So yeah, nah. That.
I hopefully this Karen gets charged for this, because
But then it comes to the more serious question: what exactly are we charging her for?
Assault. She hit the lady.
Aggravated assault?
Yeah. She hit the lady. It's on camera.
Well, in the beginning, it shows her coming up to her. It doesn't show exactly a connection. I mean, she was close.
Yeah.
She was close. I ain't gonna say that, but I mean, she was in her circle. But I'm pretty sure that once the cops get the actual footage from inside the store, it would show better of what exactly was going on.
Mm-hmm. Now, will we say this lady was racist?
I can't say she was racist. The only reason why I'm objecting to the idea that she's racist is because when the black manager was talking to her, she wasn't screaming at the black manager. She wasn't like trying to hit the black manager.
Right.
She was just freaking out because she was getting recorded and she already knows the repercussions of what white people have been going through in the media the past year or two of doing some shit. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if she was aware of how that media transpires and how things going on, why? That's what makes me wonder what happened in the beginning.
Right.
You can't tell me some Karen randomly. I mean, even though Karens do be in our business and ain't got shit to do with them, but there's got to be some reason why this woman felt like she had to turn around, come towards you because she was over at the counter while the black lady's on the side.
Right.
It had to be a reason. Not saying that the black lady antagonized her, but I feel like there was some type of exchange. No one just randomly walks down the street and just be like, boom, right in the face. Like, something had to happen. Not saying that it was a wrong action. It could have been an action that was taken wrongly.
Right.
You know, she could have mental issues and she snapped. But, like, what triggered? That's what I'm looking for. What was the trigger?
Yeah, what led up to
Even if it was aggressive or passive, something made this lady snap and freak the fuck out.
Right.
So, I'm not on her side. I just want to know the whole story so sis can make sure that her case is ironclad. Like, this bitch just riled on me for no reason. Oh, yeah, that's what she said. That's what happened. That's what the footage supports. And I support her. But we don't want to be like how we was for Jussie Smollett, behind them without all the facts, and then all the new facts start coming out one by one by one. And it was like, oh, this nigga been lying. Who just makes up this shit for no reason?
Well, I know niggas. I mean, the black community knew he was lying. We just wasn't gonna say he was lying.
At first, we believed it until like some things start coming out. Like, who cares the news? And I'm like, you in Colorado? It's not like you down in the Hicks.
I thought he was in Chicago.
Oh, it's Chicago.
Yeah.
I knew it was something. But like,
somebody was like, "Who gets Subway at 3 in the morning?"
Now, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I have plenty of times on the weekend.
Okay.
Those U Street days down there on Adams Morgan, that Subway that's right there. I think it's the 12th and U or 13th and U.
Yeah, I know
that's near the 14th and U McDonald's.
It's right there on 14th and U.
Yeah,
it's on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there plenty of times coming out the club at 2, trying to McDonald's line too long, so I go to that Subway. Mm-hmm. I've been there plenty of times, but the only difference, that's the weekend.
True.
He was there like a Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Like, who knows? He could have been out there for a show or something. And that's the only thing that's open. Because, like you said, it's in that city. So, it could have been everything else was closed.
True.
So, I don't know. I mean, we didn't mean to divert to Jussie Smollett. Smollett.
So, what was I going to say? Like I said earlier, I'm glad she recorded. Because it's coming to a point where, like, these Karens, or even, what's the guy version of Karen?
I call them, is it John's or Tim's? I think it's John or Tim's.
Okay. What was it?
Tim sound too black. I think it's a John.
It's Andrew.
Kevin. No, it's Kevin. There it is. It's Kevin.
Karens and Kevin. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I was like, wait, it's something.
So even though Kevin's like black too, but still, this makes. What was I gonna say? Last month up in New Jersey, remember the guy? He was yelling at his black neighbors or whatever, and they called the police. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I don't care what I'm saying. I live blah, 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 blah.
And we showed.
They pulled the fuck up.
Oh, yeah? Pull up.
You gonna
Hop out.
You gonna be bold enough to put your address out there. So it's getting to the point where whether you're racist or not, like, you can't say and do certain things anymore. Like, people are not taking it, especially with social media.
We're not gonna take it.
Like,
no, we're not gonna take it.
I saw that I saw that one. Somebody had a shirt. It was like, "I'm not my ancestors."
I need it. I need it, bro.
So it's just like, yo, y'all gonna learn one way or another. So
these hands.
The fuck alone.
It's gonna be these hands or these fees.
Right.
You gonna get these lawyer fees off me.
Big
Put
facts.
the bomb in.
Put the phone there.
I think that's just crazy though, because it's like, all right, with that example, it's like you felt bold enough to put your address out there. Now, here's the thing. Here's the part that we didn't even think about. I wonder what the home association or his HOA, whatever, for that neighborhood, how they feel now. Do they want him to move out? Because you can imagine how many people may have gotten harassed in the neighborhood because of his one statement.
Yeah.
Like, do they be like, yo, you got
Do they have the power to do that? Especially if you own it, they might have to buy them out or something.
Something.
Yeah.
But you know, there's just people be. Remember, we didn't even think that people could get kicked out by their landowners if they were getting paid. They would just be ready to. That happened to their place we used to get at Trucker Rose called Jerk at Night. They got a building. They had bought a building in DC, and because of COVID, they was trying to sell their property. Because even though they were paying the rent on it, they was trying to.
Over there on Georgia Avenue.
They were trying to sell it out, even though they were already paying for it and getting it fixed up in there. They didn't miss any payments now, but they was like, no, we want to sell it. We want you staying here no more, even though they had a contract and everything. And certain situations happen like that all over our community and other states like that. So it's like, at this point, I think anything can happen for real.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, but
they just opened up a spot in Baltimore too.
Yeah, just because the DC one, they had to leave the DC one.
Yeah.
So definitely have to take a trip out there when I go see my mom. Tell my mom I love her. But no, y'all wild out here. Karen's, Kevin's. I follow this page on Instagram called Karen's Going Wild or Karen's Gone Crazy. Man, the audacity.
Facts.
The caucasity.
Are you gonna go see the movie?
The fuckery. Huh?
The movie.
There's a movie?
The movie coming out called Karen.
Oh, I need to see it.
Oh no, y'all, after y'all watch this episode or listen to this episode, go watch the preview. The shit's crazy.
It really?
That's all some Us type shit, some Jordan Peele type shit.
Bro, I saw a video like this Karen. It was like a Kevin exploded on a Karen, and they went off. Like it was, but they looked like they was like meth heads a little bit. I don't know if you've seen that video. It was like the lady came up. She was like, I saw you were talking about me and my daddy when we were outside in the yard yesterday. I want to know what was said. It was like, I could say whatever the fuck I want on my property. But now that you came on my property talking that mess, every time I see you, I'm going to have something to say. Because your dumb ass then came over here on my property to talk to me about that shit. Like, it went in and she started like turning over his flowers, moving his. Because you know how like, I don't know, I'm not really, I just started getting a baby green thumb, okay? And, they be having the rocks and they have like the flowers all nicely done. She started kicking over the flowers, kicking over the rocks. And she was like, then fight me then. Like, I was like, what? So what he did was like, he got his water hose and just started watering them. So you want to mess with it? It was crazy, guys, yo.
Yeah.
Comical. Like, y'all, I've seen some some hood videos of y'all fighting. And it's like, oh, because they, I think black people fight are not more entertaining. It's more like, yo, my nigga had the form, he knocked you the fuck out. That's how we talk. But then when we see like Karen's them fighting, they're like, yo, this is a hot ass mess. Like, what are y'all doing? You're rolling on the floor, stomach all out, like your drawers all out. I see the crack of your eye. Like, it's like
when they have these freak outs, it's just logic goes out the fucking window.
Yeah.
And they freak the fuck out. I saw this one joint this morning. This guy was fishing in the lake. And you know how some people's houses are connected to the lake? And this Karen came outside and was like, I don't want you fishing near my house, da-da-da-da. So guess what she does? She jumps in the lake to scare the fish away. Literally jumps in the lake, like cannonball in the lake. And the dude was like, you know what, forget this. He just rolled this shit up and just went to the other side of the lake.
Are you serious? Like, who does that?
Yeah, I gotta show you the video.
Yeah, you gotta show me the video. So I just want to know who does that. Like, it's a lake.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're coming up on my property, like you're docking your boat on my, like.
He was like maybe like 15, 20 feet from her dock.
That's too much. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah, they are.
They doing too much. But anyway, let me get off of that because we could talk about Karen's and Kevin's. It's some material to pull from.
Right.
Okay. But let's go ahead and talk about the next one you had. You had something about another country. They want to fly you out, boo.
Right. So
fly me out.
If you want to get away from Karen's, you can go to Italy.
This is Kevin's there. Karen's and Kevin's there.
Well, I don't know what they're saying. So anyway. So
I'm gonna log off now.
So anyway, the city of Calabria in Italy is offering people $33,000 over the next 3 years.
$33,000 or $33,000?
$33,000 over the next 3 years if you come live there.
So is that like 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, or is that like 33,000 each year?
11,000. They said the maximum
is 33,000
over 3 years.
Okay.
Now here's the catch: you have to stay in one of their cities with less than 2,000 residents, and you have to open up a business. So you're getting money, and you're opening a business, so you're probably getting more money, and you get to live in Italy.
I would have to figure out like what's big. Like what they say is like when you're always trying to relocate. Excuse me, guys. Got a little, the hard seltzer making me burp a little bit. They said when you relocate to a city, you need to like basically canvas the market, right? So you don't want to move. You don't want to move to Italy trying to have a soul food place. Like it may not be a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But it may be because everybody there eats with Italian food or whatever. But something different, right? Obviously, something different on a twist. I learned that from what's the show? Bar Rescue. It was like Bar, and I love that show. My man, he be mad as hell. He be spitting on people. Robert, I think his name is Taffy. He be spitting. He got the white little crust started because he be so mad. He be going in. Like he even rubbing anything.
Right. Me double check. I'm like, I'm good.
But no, like for the market, you know, you have to basically sell your business or present your business in a way that'll be profitable for you. So I would have to really see, like, I don't want to have a building built in the middle of a grass farmland. Talk about, hey, come get some soul food.
Right.
Like maybe it could be a beer establishment where people can get off of work after they
open a bar.
Open up a bar, something simple like because Italy, I'm assuming I could be wrong. Never been, which is on my to-do list. I would assume a lot of people in Italy like drink wine. You know, they drink like maybe some ales or something. You know, bring something different. Like, hey, this is our own personally made thing. I wouldn't know what other business. What you want, carpets? Like something random. I'm just saying, like, to bring in that area, you would need to know, like, what do the people need? What is missing in the, like, give me statistics. Like, what is actually profiting in this area? Because I need the second most profitable thing. Because clearly they're like, oh, another pizza shop. You know, how many times have you heard it? We got another Italian restaurant. I mean, clearly we already know such and such risottos. They have the best, you know, cannolis in the world. You don't want to open up another pastry thing because they could probably be really good at pastries.
What if you open like your own farm?
Yeah, but I mean, don't they already have their own agricultural like type of situation? I mean,
that's big over there. So like, you know, you can sell fresh vegetables.
My city ass ain't going over there to open up no agricultural.
You said you got greens up.
I said I got a very small baby, tiny, very baby. Rewind it. Can we rewind it? Hear me say that?
Lord.
But I'm just saying that's.
So anyway, if you want to go to Italy,
I feel like that's a lot of conditions because that means you already gotta have bread to come over there to establish that. Because you gotta remember, you're not only just establish a business, you gotta find somewhere to live too. That $11,000 is what for you to rent out an apartment. It's that 11, and then you gotta remember that 11,000 could be for transportation.
But that's 11,000 USD. You know, their money's different. So.
I mean, but in the day,
I don't know the exchange rate.
We don't know. That's not even just the exchange rate. Let's talk about the exchange rate and then and how the cost of things are maybe heftier than what it is here.
Right.
Just like how you would move if you're moving from Philly to here, I'll promise you, a 2-bedroom in Philly could be like $875, where a 2-bedroom here is like damn near $1,300. Go to VA, damn near $1,517. Go to DC, you talking about $2,100.
Facts.
And that's just in a whole like 3-hour difference. So
yeah, you're right.
If that's what y'all want to do, get your coins, sis, bro. So do what you do.
I think that's it for our junk shorts, man. Where can they find this at?
You can tell them.
Oh, excuse me. You want to put a shot spot to them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you can find this on podcast.
You
can find us on all streaming platforms. You can find us on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, Alexa, Pandora, pretty much every freaking where you can Google us, you will find us. And you can find us on YouTube. New episodes every Tuesday. Like and subscribe. Holla at us. If you want to be a guest, DM us, or you can email us at dwfriends with a z at
I'm
the
about to
end
start
at
spamming y'all.
gmail.com.
I'm about to start spamming y'all. Like, you want to be a guest? 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 You want to be a guest?
Yeah.
Just so we can get y'all on here. Because I feel like y'all scared. Y'all scared? Don't be scared. I don't bite, especially if you long distance. How I'm going to bite you?
All right. Unless you like it. We into that. No.
You into that?
A little nibble ain't never hurt nobody.
Hey.
Fucking with y'all.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys had some things to say while we were talking, because clearly we can be very controversial.
Right.
But it's all fun and games, and hopefully we didn't offend anybody. And if you did, take a shot, you'll be all right. With that being said,
all right, let's take these shots.
Next time.
And we will see you guys next week. Peace. Oh.